X-Men Days of Future Past, the Rogue Cut. I've got the Steelbook for it. I went ahead, I bought it, and I've got an opening for you for this now. So we're going to take a look at it, at this one. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this opening for X-Men The Rogue Cut. Now, yes, I did have it on Amaray, or I do have it on Amaray release, but I wanted the Steelbook. Now, the reason this has come about is because a little while ago, Zavvi done a offer on the X-Men lenticular Steelbooks, 3 of them for £20. Fantastic offer, and I got them. So I'm up to date with all of them. I think bar Logan. Yeah, but the standard X-Men films and Deadpool I have in lenticulars. And that brings me to the Rogue Cut. I then wanted to get the Steelbook for the Rogue Cut, which I have here. Now, I have a review for X-Men Days of Future Past coming tomorrow. So why not hit the subscribe button, join the channel, and you can watch that. And then I will be reviewing the Rogue Cut at some point in the near future. I'm working my way through all the X-Men films, or I have been, and as of tomorrow I am up to date, up to X-Men Days of Future Past. So this sort of opening coincides with that. Just a little plug there for another video, and you can go back and watch my thoughts on the previous X-Men films that came before that, and weekly I'll be doing the others that come after. And at the very end I'll be dropping in a review of the Rogue Cut, and also I'll be doing a ranking for the X-Men films as well. So again, hit the subscribe button, come join the channel for that. But for now, let us take a look at this release here. Days of Future Past, the Rogue Cut. Let's take a look at this Steelbook, the version that puts Anna Paquin back in the film in a more significant role. When I do the review for this film, I will get into why Anna Paquin was kind of dropped from the X-Men franchise, why her character, being the front and centre of the first film, was then later pushed back in the other films, the reasons behind that. So let's get that plastic off. So we do have a pocket J card with this one, as you can see. Let's take that out of the pocket. Oh, that's not a pocket, it's a ring J card, my mistake. On the back we have you've got the original cinema version of the film and the Rogue Cut itself on there. Disc 2, some special features, a bit about the film, and then you have all your tech specs there. If you want to pause that and take a look, feel free to, obviously. So then here we have the Steelbook, and I like how it's got this metallic blue therein, as you can see, that catches the light on certain elements of the image. That's a really nice Steelbook. Now on the Amaray version you did have this image, but it was in red, not in blue. There's your spine, and on the back we have an image of the Sentinels. These are the Sentinels from the 1960s era, or 1970s, whenever the film's set. They're the older version, 1970s. These are the older Sentinels. And then open it up. Well, let's have a look at that front and back together. Like so. Open it up, and inside we're given 2 discs and a code there, which, okay, anyone wants to try and use that, feel free. It's there, it's opened. X-Men, I don't know what that's about. Bit of paper on some X-Men Days of Future Past, second screen or something, I don't know. Anyway, nothing I'll use. So you have 2 discs. You have the Rogue Cut there, which is an alternate version of the film, and you have Oh, it's on one of them, and the other one is the theatrical cut. They're both on that disc, actually. Anyway, yeah. And this one here must be special features, if I remember. And there's the interior, all of the cast. So that's nice release. And I'm glad I've got it to go along with my other release. Now, the other release, I do have an additional lenticular for it, which, well, we'll talk about in a bit. But I'll keep that, and I'll just keep it within that one. So it's a nice, just a nice addition to keep within, even though I've got it twice. The lenticular, that is. I'll sit inside, just give it that little bit of extra, make it a little bit extra special. So let's go and have a little chat about the whys and stuff of this one. Okay, so there we have it. There we have that release, Steelbook release of X-Men Days of Future Past, the Rogue Cut, which is my go-to, at this moment, is my go-to version of this movie. It will be interesting, because like I said, I've watched it not long ago, the theatrical cut, review coming tomorrow, plugging it again, and I will sit down and watch this when I've finished up with the other X-Men films, including the Deadpools, including Logan, including New Mutants. I will add this as an addendum at the end of my review series. Now, I know there was extended cuts of the first X-Men film, but this one actually had complete character arc put back into it. So it makes it a different film rather than just an extended version of a film in a sense. It's the same film. You know what I mean. I'm not going to get into it. But anyway, it's generally my go-to version of Days of Future Past. Although I haven't gone to it for some considerable time. That being said, what will I think of it on a rewatch compared to the theatrical cut? I don't know. Time has a way of changing you and changing your opinion on stuff, and you see things in a new light. So that'll be interesting. However, I'm glad that I sourced this Steelbook as part of that, the Steelbook collection for the X-Men movies. I've enjoyed my revisits up to now. Before we get into a territory of some, probably some truly awful ones, shall we say. But you never know. I might love them on a rewatch. It's been a while. But yeah, so Days of Future Past. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like this version? Do you like the other version? I honestly don't have the film in 4K because the Rogue Cut isn't available in 4K. And that bugs me because, like I said, it's my go-to version, so I ignored the 4K version of the original one. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and we can talk about it. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.